Hello and welcome back to another video. So glad you're here because this week we are exploring the city of Shenzhen. We spent about 3 days here exploring the robots, the art, architecture, drone food delivery, and even tried a driverless taxi. Shenzhen had so much to offer and it was one of the most amazing cities we visited in China. Can't wait to show you everything we got up to, so sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this amazing futuristic city together.
So we finally made it to Shenzhen. It was about a 7-hour train journey from Zhangjiajie to Shenzhen, which is so long. And the moment we got off the train, you get the hit of the humidity because it was so warm here. Honestly, I feel like Akash is already in his shorts and I'm in my short sleeve tops. I only brought one skirt and I got mud all over it, so I need to wash it while I'm here at this hotel. We're staying at a hotel called Saibo and it's kind of got this tech vibe and it's pretty cool. I will definitely show you guys around. For now though, I think me and Akash are going to get some dinner. And I totally forgot to mention, we decided not to go to Yangshuo. Yeah, I am slightly sad about it, if I'm totally honest, but looking at the weather, even today in Yangshuo and for tomorrow, it's raining today and there's thunderstorms tomorrow. So you know what, I feel like it was the best thing to do. You know, the plus side is, or the silver lining is, we get an extra night in Shenzhen, so I plan to make the most of it. But for now, let's head out and get some dinner.
Good boy.
Everyone, so we are in Shenzhen today and me and Akash have a big day planned full of robots and cool coffee places as well. The first stop that we're going to make is to a coffee shop called Karasu and I believe it's in the Fushan district, so that's going to be our first stop for today. Can't wait. try this. Play.
Oh, that's
Oh my god. So, I decided to order a Molly tea, milk tea drink. Let me tell you, you guys, it was so difficult. I don't think you realize I've been here for about 2.5 hours trying to make this work. It is not foreigner friendly, let me tell you. And it's a shame because so many foreigners come here to admire the drones and experience ordering something for themselves. But unless you have a Chinese number and WeChat, it will not work. I mean, I'm happy for anyone to tell me that I'm wrong, but I've tried multiple paths, Alipay, WeChat, the Meituan app, none of them worked. I tried UK numbers, I tried some of my family's numbers who are Sri Lanka based. In the end, the only way that I could make it work is by contacting a Chinese friend of mine who lives in the country and has a Chinese number, and she kindly ordered for me. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have this drone delivery. But anyway, it's here now and it was very worth it. It was very fun. All you need to do once the drink is ordered, again, you need a Chinese number through WeChat. And then once you have done that, you just need to enter the last 4 digits of, I think, the mobile number in order to collect whatever you ordered. And then voila, it's finally here after 2.5 hours. In terms of the actual time for delivery, it is quite quick. I would say like maximum 15 to 30 minutes. Mine actually took 30 minutes, but I would note that the park is pretty busy right now. So just bear that in mind. Now, after 2.5 hours, it's time to enjoy my drink. Right, let's see what's in here. So I told my friend that, you know what, just get me anything at this point because this was towards the end of the 2 hours, like it was my last resort. And I feel like, I don't really know what that is, to be fair. I just said, order me anything. I just want to experience the drone. And I said, maybe something strawberry. And I can definitely smell the strawberry from here. So Quinn ordered me this. I said, anything strawberry, I will be down. So she very kindly and sweetly got me this. And does it come with a straw? Yes, it does. Oh, it comes with a big one and a small one. Let's crack this open. This is a much deserved refreshment after 2.5 hours. So guys, please make sure you come prepared because I don't want you guys wasting 2.5 hours trying to make this work if your time is limited in Shenzhen. Ooh. Right, cheers. Akash have just freshened up after we came back from our day out. Honestly, I feel like one of the things that I really underestimated about Shenzhen is how hot and humid it is here. So I just feel so much better after having a quick cold shower, which really helped. Now we are going to head out, and I think we're going to go to Dongmen Pedestrian Street. So it's supposed to be really lively at night and a great spot for food as well. So let's go and check it out. At Dongmen Pedestrian Street. It's so vibrant here at night and there's so many different food options. Today me and Akash are trying two soup noodles. The specific noodle here is rice noodles. We are not very good at handling a lot of spice, so we asked for minimum spice. But you know, I feel like Chinese people's idea of minimum spice is still quite spicy for us. So what we have here is the minced pork rice noodles, and what we have here is the braised beef. Now both of these seem to be the most popular on the menu. Let's give it a taste. Give it a good mix. And it does look a bit spicy even though we asked for minimum spice, but here goes nothing. Make sure I get some of the minced meat in there. The noodles is so soft and the minced pork is so flavorful. Let me try the veg as well. It's quite hard to get all of the sort of veg and the meat and the noodles all together because of the soup as well. I feel like I need a spoon to enjoy the soup. I might get one. But let's try some of the veg as well. So the braised beef, on the other hand, looks a little bit more spicy than the minced pork. I would say the minced pork is very hearty. It doesn't have a lot of spice in there as well, so it feels kind of ideal for me and Akash's taste buds. Let's try the braised beef. I feel like I'm going to cheat here and try some of the soup first. Oh, it has such a rich color. Oh, it's perfect. It's so nice. This is 10 out of 10, you guys. It's not too salty. The flavor's rich. The soup is so good. I think I actually prefer the braised beef. And to be fair, when we were looking at the menu, this is the most ordered dish here. So I had high expectations and they were fulfilled. Good morning, everyone. So it's another day in Shenzhen. Me and Akash we don't really have a set plan today. I mean, there's a few places that I would like to go to. One of them is Gankeng Ancient Town, but it's quite far out. So to be honest, I think we just need to weigh up whether there's a lot more that we want to do in the city. We got through a lot yesterday: drone food delivery, robot coffee, etc.
So it was such a fun day. The place that we haven't visited, which I would like to go to, is the I think it's Galaxy 6S store in the Coco Park area, which is a bit north in Shenzhen, I believe. So I definitely want to make way there, and we're thinking of getting breakfast from there. What's so great about our hotel is that they give you coffee vouchers, because on their ground floor they have a really nice coffee shop here called Cyber Coffee. So we're going to try out the coffee today using our coffee vouchers, so it's free. And yes, then we're going to get going.
Think of your coffee with the face on it.
Yeah, so cool.
Why don't you give us a try and see if it tastes nice?
Hello everyone. So me and Akash are currently at OCT Loft. What an artsy place. I actually wish I dedicated a bit more time to kind of explore this area. We are just at a really nice coffee shop. So the name of this coffee shop is Sanchi, and the coffee's great, by the way. We are planning to go to the Shenzhen light show, and our time slot is around 7 o'clock or just after 7 tonight. And let me tell you, if you're planning to go to Shenzhen, definitely book your tickets in advance. It is all in Chinese. I believe we booked through Alipay. The process is quite easy as long as you can use a translate feature. The Alipay app also has a translate feature, but just bear in mind it is a little bit glitchy, doesn't always work as well sometimes. But yeah. So we have the Shenzhen light show tonight. The other thing to remember is I think Shenzhen is really well known for using drones in their light shows. However, one thing that people always get confused is that the drones are really more of a special appearance. So they aren't typically part of
the light show by default. So just keep that in mind, that if you want to see drones, it really only happens as a special appearance, typically for special occasions or festivals that are happening in China, etc. So just bear that in mind. Today, I believe there aren't any special events or festivities happening. If you really would like to see drones in China, which I have heard they are amazing, so it is worth doing, I believe, then you could always go to Chongqing, and Chongqing has a drone show every Saturday. And unfortunately, me and Akash missed it. So slightly disorganized there. Yeah, we missed it, but we weren't too upset about it because we thought that we would catch the drones in Shenzhen, but we made the classic mistake of realizing once we got to Shenzhen that drones aren't always included in the light show by default. So I actually need to correct myself because I booked the Shenzhen light show tickets through WeChat, through a WeChat mini program. So one of the interesting things about China is that for certain official tickets, so for example, the Terracotta Army, Shenzhen Light Show is another example, you can book them via WeChat using their mini program options. In terms of internet, for me, I think me and Akash were toying around with the idea of, should we get an eSIM? Would that be easier? Or would it be easier to get a normal SIM in China? So for me, the easiest option and something that I could just literally switch on really quickly as soon as I landed is Airolo. So I bought the SIM package that I wanted, which was unlimited data for the duration of my stay in China before I got to China. So I set it up on Airolo, I purchased the package I wanted through their app, and then after that, once I actually landed in China, all I had to do was switch the eSIM on and switch my package on. Essentially, it was super easy, and Airolo will actually run you through the steps on how to do that in the app itself. It's 76 Chinese yuan, so I'm gonna get it. And it's so tiny, so I feel like it's perfect to fit in my luggage. Yes, I'd like to get this, please. Thank you, 谢谢. You too, bye. So we actually just came back to the hotel in the end before going to the light show, because while we were at OCT Loft, like after I finished speaking to you guys, it all of a sudden started chucking it down. I don't know whether it already was raining while I was speaking with you, but anyway, it was really pouring and it hasn't got any better. Yeah. So I don't really know what to expect for this light show. Like, part of us is thinking that it might even be cancelled. I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to go anyway and hope for the best. Because of the rain, I have an awful feeling that it's probably going to get cancelled anyway, because it doesn't look like the rain's going to stop anytime soon. So yeah, fingers crossed the light show will go ahead, and hopefully in the rain it will still look epic. Can't wait. As you can see, the backdrop right now looks incredible. It is a little bit foggy, however, but really sad news because of the unstable weather and the rain. The show's been cancelled. We're so sad. We're leaving tomorrow for Shanghai, so unfortunately tonight was our last chance to see it. But we still get to see this amazing view of Shenzhen. I have seen pictures of the Shenzhen light show and it is amazing, but everyone, the weather is unpredictable, so you never know. But this is definitely not something to miss off of your itinerary in Shenzhen. I would definitely still make every effort to come and see it. It's it's sad. Akash is sad too, but what can you do? Mother Nature is just unpredictable. Life goes on, so yeah, I'm just gonna take this amazing view in and appreciate it for what it is, and I think it's about time for some comfort food. So I've just got back to the hotel room, and now that we're back at the hotel, I'm starting to really get excited because tomorrow we are on an early train to Shanghai. So I'm excited. I have definitely seen a lot of people visiting Shanghai. We're going to be staying there for 2 nights and really hoping to make the most of it. I did not realize this, but the train between Shenzhen and Shanghai is 7 hours. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a struggle on the train tomorrow. It's a very early train, so by the time we get to Shanghai, it will be sort of mid to late afternoon. And we have lots planned, and I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. It is also bittersweet because it's our last stop in China. That does mean that very soon we're going to be taking a flight from Shanghai to South Korea, which is going to be our next destination. So we're going to be spending about 2 weeks, or just shy of 2 weeks, I can't remember now, in South Korea. We're going to be doing Seoul, we're going to be doing Busan, and we're also going to be doing Jeju Island. I am so excited for this, you guys. So yeah, stay tuned and just be prepared because yeah, Shanghai is going to be the last video for China, and it's sad, but I hope you have enjoyed this China series so far. The last stop is Shanghai, and then we will be traveling to South Korea, and from then on it will be everything about South Korea. I'm so excited, and I hope you join me in Shanghai. Bye!